Welcome to our channel. Today we're going elbow deep into the world of aviation, but not the glamorous kind you see in commercials. We're talking about the stuff that makes air traffic controllers chew their fingernails down to the bone, the near misses, the miscommunications, the moments when thousands of pounds of metal nearly become a twisted mess in the sky. You ever look up at a jetliner and think, man, it's a miracle those things stay up there? Well, it kind of is. Flying is a marvel of engineering, no doubt, but it's also a testament to the men and women in those control towers, juggling hundreds of flights with nerves of steel. But even the best air traffic controllers are human. Humans make mistakes, so buckle up, Buttercup, because today we're exploring some of the most hair-raising air traffic control mishaps ever recorded. Picture this. You're cruising at 35,000 feet over the Atlantic, nothing but blue sky and fluffy clouds for as far as the eye can see. You're sipping your ginger ale, maybe reading a magazine, when suddenly you hear a deafening roar and feel the plane jolt violently. That, my friends, is the sound of two planes coming within a hair's breadth of becoming a metal sculpture in the sky. In this case, we're talking about a near miss over the Atlantic, where a miscommunication between air traffic controllers had two planes on a collision course. See, those guys in the tower, they're directing traffic in 3 dimensions, and it's a high-stakes game. One wrong number, one misread blip on the radar, and boom, you've got a recipe for disaster. Alex, the city of angels, sunshine, and runway incursions. That's right, folks, even the most sophisticated airports in the world aren't immune to a good old-fashioned runway snafu. In this case, we're talking about a pilot who took a wrong turn and ended up on an active runway with another plane barreling down for takeoff. Now, I don't know about you, but the thought of 2 planes playing chicken on a runway makes my palms sweat. Thankfully, disaster was averted, thanks to some quick thinking by the pilots and air traffic controllers. But it just goes to show you, even in the age of GPS and autopilot, sometimes it's all about human reaction time and a whole lot of luck. Imagine a world without the internet. Can't do it, can you? Well, for air traffic controllers, the internet's got nothing on radar. It's their lifeline, their eyes and ears in the sky. So when a major radar system in Europe decided to take a siesta a few years back, it wasn't just an inconvenience, it was a full-blown crisis. Flights were grounded, delays piled up like dirty laundry, and the skies over Europe went eerily quiet. Now the folks in charge, they scrambled like roaches in a dirty diner, trying to get things back online, but it just goes to show you how fragile this whole system is and how much we rely on technology that can fail in a heartbeat. They say that language is a beautiful thing, but let me tell you, it can also be a recipe for disaster, especially when you're talking about a pilot and an air traffic controller who are trying to communicate over a crackling radio. That's exactly what happened in Tokyo a few years back, when a language barrier led to a near miss that had everyone sweating bullets. Now, I'm not talking about a little misunderstanding about the weather report here. This was a full-on case of left sounding like right and up sounding like down. Thankfully, they managed to sort it out before things got too hairy, but it just goes to show you, sometimes a good translator is worth their weight in gold. Denver, the mile-high city. Beautiful place, but not exactly where you want to make an unscheduled landing, especially if it's because of a miscommunication with air traffic control. Unfortunately, that's what happened to one unlucky flight that found itself on a rapid descent after a signal from the tower was misinterpreted. Now, I'm not talking about a bumpy landing here. This was a full-on emergency situation with the pilots wrestling the plane onto the tarmac while passengers prayed for a miracle. Thankfully, everyone walked away from this one, but it was a stark reminder that even in the world of aviation, sometimes the difference between a smooth flight and a disaster is just a matter of interpretation. Well, folks, there you have it, a glimpse into the wild world of air traffic control mishaps. It's enough to make you want to drive, right? But seriously, flying is still the safest way to travel. And these incidents, as terrifying as they are incredibly rare. The next time you're crammed into that economy seat, take a moment to appreciate the skill and dedication of the pilots and air traffic controllers who are working tirelessly to get you to your destination in one piece. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe.